Legend of Korra episode, last three episodes of the series. I'm not a big fan of how this season ends, to be honest. The thing was that by this point in the show, Legend of Korra had its budget slashed, and you see that in these episodes. It also feels like that in this show, in its final season, the stakes were just not that high compared to the last season. Yes, Republic City's in danger. Yes, Kavir is a dictator and she's doing all these things. I mean, realistically, I guess if Kavir wasn't taken down, she could have been the next Fire Nation. Though I don't think she actually would have been. And I think it actually would have felt a bigger threat if we'd actually seen the Water Tribes and Fire Nation get involved in this fight. Because they actually started to see Kavir as a battle fight. But instead we get this giant mech battle towards the end of the series. And, it's fine. There's good character work, good character scenes. But I can't help but be like, the threat of the last season felt deeper and more effective, and there were shocking moments. Here there just isn't. A new spirit portal opens up in Korra and Asami kiss, and they go in it, and that's how this series ends. I know people have talked about being disappointed with how Korra and Asami got together. It's been labeled queer baiting, but now that we know Nick canceled the show and this was the only way they could do it, it's not really queer baiting in the sense that they didn't do that purposely. They just had to do it a certain way. It sucks that it had to be that way, but at least they've expanded upon it in comics and things. I think this show ended on a decent note, but it's season 3 in my mind is the best season. Season 2 is good, but kind of messy. I think it's the worst season. Season 1 is fun enough, and season 4 is good throughout most of it, but once you get to that final, actual last few episodes, it does feel like they dropped the ball a little bit, and it's not really their fault in the way a lot of these things went down, but it does feel like, all right, so yeah, I'm done reviewing Legend of Korra. I do want to talk about the Avatar novels, like the Kyoshi ones at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but next week, I will leave it open for what I'm going to start talking about next week. Let me know your thoughts.